Welcome to Lounge Lizard Trivia, where you too can be the smartest person in the room.
All right, we're going to go to trivia because I've got like 4 questions, I think, or something like that. 4 or 5 questions today. So Greg and Aaron don't know these yet, so they're going to participate just like everybody else. So when I give the question, just go ahead and put your answer in the comments, and we'll see how everybody does. All right, so here we go.
Okay, what is the first question?
Trivia question number 1. What is the most consumed beverage in the world?
I have 2 guesses. It's going to be one or the other.
Jennifer said -30.
Do you know the answer,
like
Brian? Obviously.
I do now, after I looked it up. So let's see. Mike says water. Hey, Brad's here. So hello, Brad. Jennifer says water. Greg says water. Darth says Coke.
The answer is water. That's a trick question.
I don't know. William says water. I mean, there are people that I know that do not drink water at all. Like,
and
they just drink soda and whatever all day long.
Some places it's not safe to drink the water either. Yeah. Right? So
coffee.
Yeah, I'm leaning
water,
that way. Or tea.
Tea. I'm not sure what that is. Schnurrs? I don't know. Here it says tea or coffee, but hoping for coffee. I can't. Coffee. Johnny says coffee. Cheryl says water. Is water a beverage? If not, I'll go with beer.
Yeah. Oh, I never even thought that it could be beer. But I don't. But no, that wouldn't make much sense. But
yeah. I know people that don't drink any water either. It's crazy, but yeah. All right. So I think we're able to go back here and give the answer. If I can get to it. All right. So the answer is water. It really is water.
Everything derives from water.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I mean, yeah, but you don't really call it that you're drinking water. Like, let's say if you make Kool-Aid or something which has water in it, right? You say I'm drinking Kool-Aid. So yeah, there's water in that. But so I think when they're saying water, they mean just plain water. That's interesting. That's in the world. I wonder if you just asked in the US if it would be a different answer.
Yeah, it's probably Coca-Cola here or something like that.
Yeah.
Beer
All
back
right.
in the day, yeah. Because it was safe.
We're going to go to question number 2, and this one is going to piggyback on water. How much of the water on Earth is drinkable without making changes, desalination, melting of the ice, etc.?
Ooh.
How much of the water on Earth is drinkable?
Like percentage-wise, right?
Too?
Yes, this is percentage. What's that?
Groundwater, everything. So we have to take that into account. We're not just talking about lakes and freshwater streams and stuff.
Yeah, this is how much of it is drinkable as is without,
without desalination or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's see.
I've heard this before.
So here's one saying 1%.
If it's 1%, that's scary.
25. Here's a 30%, 10%, 15%, 80%, 10%, 2%, 5%. We got answers all over the board. 20%, 10%. She also says 5%. All right. So I'll go ahead and reveal the answer. This is shocking. 0.3%. Now, let me find my notes. because I
Well,
had a
thank
little
goodness we
note.
can melt ice, right? And desalinate water.
So 97.5% of the Earth's water is salt water in the oceans.
Mm.
Of
Who knew?
the other 2.5%, only a small portion is readily available to consume. The rest of the fresh water is in the form of soil moisture, atmospheric water vapor, or shallow groundwater. So that's very interesting.
It's interesting.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Greg went just a little bit over of his 80% cap.
Well, the Earth is. I was just looking at it from the standpoint the Earth is one big filter, and it filters all the water. Is all like the ocean water? Yeah, it's salt, and that needs to be filtered, which is a big portion of the world, obviously. But I thought maybe as a trick question, it would be actually a higher than lower for percentage. So.
You know what's crazy though? Even at 0.3%, there's a heck of a lot of water out there that's drinkable. Just think of that, like how much water there is on this planet. Crazy, isn't it? Oh, in Flint, Michigan, it's 0%. That's rough. Rough, but probably true. Oh gosh. I used to live in Michigan, so I'm okay with putting that mention in there. All right, we got another question. Here we go. Ready? What was the most popular way of eating in the U.S. in 2023, according to consumer data piled by Statista?
Most
if I said that right.
popular way of eating.
Statista? Yes.
Most popular way of eating?
Be like the type of food or like the way people eat it?
The type of diet. Like, let's say low carb, vegan, carnivore, whatever.
So last
type
year.
of way of eating. Yes, in 2023. And this data was just compiled here in January of this year for last year.
Most popular way of eating. I see some standard American diets, but I don't know.
Mike thinks it's with your finger. Standard American diet, that's definitely eating out.
Yeah, I was going to say fast food, but that doesn't quite.
So I'm wondering, does it mean a particular diet style, or does it mean like a way of preparing food?
It's a diet style that they were looking for.
Diet style, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Plant-based, standard American.
I find it hard to believe that it was plant-based.
Mediterranean, keto, fast food, standard American, another one for Mediterranean. If I said Mediterranean, omnivorous. That's interesting. The only thing is, so this is based on a survey. I wonder how many people would say I eat omnivorous. Probably not very many people. So
I do.
What would that be considered though? Like,
isn't that plant?
It's plant. It's plant and meat. It's everything.
Right?
Yeah.
So that would maybe be considered more like standard American, maybe sort of. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I eat that way. I eat plants and meat.
But you're low carb, right?
Paleo.
You're low carb. So you would probably say low carb for yourself. Okay, so Johnny says paleo, another standard American seafood diet.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to throw another one into the ring.
Okay.
I'm going to say low fat.
Low fat, that's a good option. Yeah.
I don't know.
Low fat was probably really popular like in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, really.
I don't know if it's as popular
like 1987.
now.
Let's eat no fat. It was no fat, right?
Exactly.
Olean in the chips. Remember that stuff? It was Olestra, I think, was the actual name of it. Ugh.
So here we go with the answer. It is high protein. 18% said high protein.
That doesn't sound right.
So for comparison, 5% said the Mediterranean diet. 4% said keto, 1% said vegan. The DASH diet, which has to do with like hypertension, stay away from salt, that kind of stuff, was 2%.
Now, were they talking weight loss diets here or just ways of eating? You know what I mean?
Just ways of eating.
Ways of eating. Okay.
I didn't actually pull it. Standard American diet was on there. I want to say it was like 10% or something like that. It was up there pretty high. But yeah, the highest one was a high protein diet, which is interesting because it doesn't specifically say low fat, high protein. It just says high protein. So I don't know. I guess maybe people just consider themselves high protein and they might be eating low fat, or they might be eating high fat. Who knows?
I wonder what that actually means, like what they constitute as high protein.
Yeah, maybe they just eat.
I think we probably all eat more protein than what most people consider it.
Well, yeah, that's probably it too, right? They're probably like, well, let's see, I eat a couple pieces of chicken every day, so my
protein,
30 grams of protein, and every day, that's a lot.
And 800 grams of carbs.
Right? Who knows?
Yeah, Dustin has a good point. That doesn't specify plant versus animal protein either.
No, it does not. It does not. Yeah. Yeah.
That DASH
somebody
diet.
asked about DASH. Yeah, dietary approach stopping hypertension. Yeah, I don't know if somebody asked that. I might have missed it in the things here. But yep. All right, we got one more trivia question. So let me go to that. You're gonna like this one, Aaron. I'll wait until you're done drinking. So okay, here we go.
Why am I gonna laugh and spit out my coffee? Okay, I'm ready.
What percentage of Americans drink coffee every day?
Good thing I finished. What percentage drink it every day?
Every day.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say it's pretty high.
Greg's coming in with 35%.
I'm gonna double Greg's percentage and go for 70. Keto Simple probably knows the answer. Because he's a bigger coffee drinker than me, I think.
Mike's got 25%. So Keto Simple says 30%.
He might be
right. Darth has 75%.
Yeah, I eat a lot. I don't know.
Champion
a lot of people don't like it either. So
William's going with 74%. Simpson's got 62%.
Now we're getting some unique percentages here.
Uncle Big Guy, 40%. I'm still waiting for like the 50.375%.
Or it could be like 0.034% or something, like whatever that answer was last time.
0.03. Luke's got 60%. Jennifer says 22.
Basically adults, but I mean, a lot of kids drink it. My daughter's been drinking coffee since she was like 13 years old.
Kids are American.
Runs in the family. In other countries, they drink it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the answer?
Of Americans drink coffee every day. Aaron, you are close. The answer is 73%.
No way.
I think
Did I come closest without going over? Somebody else said 74. Oh, William. I didn't go over though. And somebody said 75 too.
Yeah, so William said 74. I thought somebody said 73. It was just William said 74. So he was so close. 73%. Huh. That's surprising to me because that means every day, not just like every couple of days or something. Right. Every day, 73% of Americans drink coffee. That seems kind of high to me. I would have thought maybe more like 50, maybe. I don't know.
You would think with energy drinks and stuff nowadays that percentage would be lower. I just have a hard time believing that many people drink coffee.
What are we talking with coffee? All the fancy, stupid coffee drinks to all the cold brews in a can that people drink all the time. There's like so many options.
Yeah. And like Dustin said here, that's just coffee, not caffeinated beverages. That's just coffee.
If you ask caffeinated beverages, it would probably be like, what, 98% or something crazy.
Yeah.